made the commitment to come here? How much did you have this time of year in mind, and how excited are you about this opportunity?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, um, I've only been in the playoffs 3 times in my career, so this is what you play for, these opportunities, and the more you go through it, and the more you've been around, how hard it is, and you appreciate it just that much more, and you realize you can't take it for granted. You never know how many opportunities you're going to get, and you got to make the most of the ones that are right there in front of you. So certainly really excited to be back in the playoffs and have this chance, and should be a lot of fun. Obviously, a great rivalry to be a part of, to start it off and to compete in. So should be a blast.
When you hit this time of year, does the preparation at all change for yourself?
Um, I think all that changes is you're going to be playing the same opponent, kind of for obviously a number of games, and it's I think just trying to mentally be ready for that. All the challenges that go with adjustments that are made, and the preparation when you see the same opponents, see the same players, same type of play, constantly game after game. So. But I think the way I go about my daily business stays the same. Obviously, you just try to be as best prepared off the ice. So when you step on, you feel confident in your game and yourself to go out there and play at a high level and be able to do that game after game, especially at the type of intensity playoff hockey's like.
Hey John, skill and work ethic don't always guarantee chemistry. What's made it work for yourself and Mitch this year, do you think?
Yeah, I think chemistry is always kind of a tough thing to explain. I think sometimes it's just there for whatever reason. You get some guys that play totally different styles of games and they'll match, and sometimes it doesn't match. And you get guys that play very similarly and it really works. Sometimes it doesn't really work. And I think for the most part, though, I think just our ability to read off one another and understand each other's games and how we can complement them together, what our strengths are, and I think just I know how much we communicate and talk a lot about the game and certain situations and scenarios, and just try to understand each other that way. And that was really big for me, especially early in the season, just getting comfortable and getting to know the type of system we play, the way our team plays, and then obviously playing with him and Jaime most of the year, just understanding that. So. But certainly his skill set and what he's able to do with the puck, and even without it, it ain't too difficult to figure out he's a pretty good player, and his ability to find the open man and just be counted on in a lot of situations. So he makes the game easier for everyone around him. I try to do the same for the guys that I'm playing with or playing with him. So, but certainly I think just kind of knowing each other's game and reading off each other.
What's the most difficult thing about going against Brad Marchand?
Most difficult thing. I think you just look at him overall as a player. I think he just competes at a high level. Very creative, crafty. He's got good deception to his game. He really can hurt you finding the open man, or when he's got his opportunities to shoot the puck or be good around the net. So he's not shy to go anywhere where he has to make plays and contribute, and obviously he's got a lot of experience. So I think just he's got a good understanding of what this time of year is like and who he is as a player. So he's a very, very good player, and someone we have to be aware of and contain and understand, make it hard on him.
As an attacking team, how challenging is their blue line to maximize gaps and at least give you some time and space?
Yeah, I think you hear it a lot. I think throughout the year from many players, many teams about getting the puck in deep and getting it behind, and it's important for many reasons, and it makes them have to come 200 feet, allows you to get on top of them, play physical, be able to start your cycle, and really make them have to work to get out of their own end and have to defend, and eventually it gets harder and harder to get up the ice and to gap up well, and that's usually when you're able to get some more opportunities off the rush and be able to use the width of the ice a little bit more. So, it's obviously probably an important part that I think many teams look at, and slowing teams down, especially with how active defensemen are these days. You don't see too many 3-on-2s anymore. A lot of rushes are, the kind of the fourth and fifth man, which is a lot of the time the defenseman jumping into the play. So. Obviously, they have some guys that can do that very well, and you want to limit those opportunities and make them have to play in their end. And I think we're pretty good when we're in the offensive zone, and having the puck a lot and maintaining possession, and we're able to do that and make it a lot more difficult on them.
How do you see your role as a line changing in the series? Normally, I presume throughout the season, you're the line the other team wants to shut down. You may end up in a shutdown position by yourself here, especially the games in Boston. How do you view going from sort of one side to the other side?
Well, when you play the same team over and over again, you already play the year with a lot of patience, but seeing the same team and seeing the type of players and the type of team Boston has, I think patience is a key. You're going to probably feel like there's a lot of shifts that maybe a lot doesn't get accomplished, but it's obviously a chess match in a way, and this time of year there's just not that much time and space, and you understand how hard it is to get quality opportunities, and you don't want to be forcing the issue. Playing low percentage plays or giving them high quality opportunities without having to really work for them. So I think mostly just trying to build off of the identity and success we've had after the year. You get a sense of who you're playing against and some of their tendencies, and you try to go out there with that knowledge and try to establish your game and play at a high level and just try to be efficient, execute, and not try to think too much about shutting down or producing. I think you just want to go out there and play, and you just want to go out there and enjoy the environment, what playoff hockey is all about, and understand who you're playing against, and go out and do the best job you can.
You matched up against the Bergeron line in the past. What has stood out about the chemistry those guys have had together and built up, obviously, over years?
Yeah, I think they all have good understandings of what they do well and what they kind of bring to their line, the different elements, and they all have a good sense of where they are all over the ice. That before they even get the puck, they can have an understanding where someone's going to be or where he's going to. You're almost thinking 2-3 steps ahead. So, obviously with their production and how long they've been together, you get a sense that they have that. So, it's trying to be aware of some of those tendencies and some of those things they do, and just making those areas hard on them, and obviously trying to get them away from those areas where they're really comfortable.